The Venezuelan incident has happened to be a catalyst for the Iranian revolution.
Nicolás Maduro had his chance, and until he didn't, he effed around and he found out.
Maduro and his wife will soon face the full
revolution. On Thursday, the 12th day since eruption of the protest on 28th December, Iran reportedly witnessed the biggest anti-government protests. People versus clerical leadership standoff, which was triggered by Iran's flattering economy and falling real value. At least 45 people have been reported to be killed in the protest between December 28 and January 8, according to Human Rights Activist Agency. Out of this 45, 29 are the protesting civilians, 8 security personnel and 8 children and adolescents under age of 18 years. Norway-based NGO Iran Human Rights said that 13 of the 45 protesters were killed on Wednesday alone, which shows an explosive escalation and growth of the riot with time. So at Wednesday itself, 13 people have been killed. And the real number of the death on Thursday is yet to come out. And the riot is continuing today, Friday also, with added vigor. Security persons are chased during the massive rallies and governmental buildings were set afire during the massive demonstrations in Tehran and Mashhad on Thursday night. There are reports of security and military personnel turning mute towards riot in many places. So this is the real threat to the government, that at many places the security personnel and police are turned mute towards the rioting people. They are not ready to take action against these people. They are not ready to chase these people. They are not ready to oppose people who are trying to set ablaze the government buildings. The protests on Thursday were reported from at least 46 cities across 21 provinces. As we know, Iran has got a total of 31 provinces. Out of this, 21 are burning with a riot. Shutdown in markets were also reported from Kurdish regions, where dozens of cities in Kurdistan, West Azerbaijan, Kasamela and Ilam provinces reportedly joining the strikes. These are all names of the provinces of Iran. And this Kurdish region is especially important because there is a cessation demand for the Kurdistan there. As we know that Kurd peoples, that is Kurdish people, they are a special tribe, is spread across this Iran, Iraq, Yemen, and of course Turkey. So that Kurdish people, mountainous region, the mountainous region that is covering all these countries, part of Syria is also there. So starting from Turkey, covering Iran, Syria and Iraq. The region is ending at Yemen. And this is a mountainous region, and this mountainous region is inhabited by a special tribe known as Kurd. And this Kurds are arguing for a state, a special state, Kurdistan, including all this mountainous region covering all these 5 nations. And the provinces, 3 provinces in Iran, 3 provinces belongs to Kurdish majority region, and this Kurdish majority region is demanding a separation from the mainland. And certain reports indicates that the security forces are failed to curb the rioting people, especially in this Kurdish region provinces. And now Iran is facing a national-wide internet blackout also. So internet facilities are blocked throughout the country as a part of as a part of the disturbing the riot. President Trump on Thursday repeated his warning to Iran, threatened to take severe action against Iran if its authorities continue the killing of people. He threatened that Washington would hit them very hard. Republican Senator Lindsey Graham set out a fiery message to Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Khamenei, claiming that United States President Donald Trump would kill him and other leaders of Iranian regime if they continued to inflict harm on their citizens. He added that Trump is not former President Barack Obama. The rhetoric of the Republican senator has added relevance in the light of the Venezuelan event, in which the US carried out a large-scale strike in the capital Caracas on Saturday, during which it captured President Nicolás Maduro with his wife Cilia Flores and lifted to New York in a dazzling and intelligent operation lasted just only 30 minutes. So that operation, that Venezuelan operation, has actually threatened Iran, because a similar operation may be happened in Tehran also. In Venezuela, the US forces swept down on Maduro's 10,000 strong military protected palace at Caracas, silenced his hundreds of personal guards, lifted the president along with his wife like an eagle lifting a chick. This terrifying act is a real threat to the bunker living Khamenei. As we know, Khamenei is permanently living in bunkers, afraid of the Israeli threat. Israel is actually behind Khamenei. During the 12-day war, Israel was almost able to kill Khamenei, but President Trump warned Israel not to kill him. And now Trump also is saying that this Khamenei worth a death warrant. It is to be remembered that just 1 week before the Venezuelan operation, Prime Minister Netanyahu had visited President Trump. A tenacious Israeli collusion in the Venezuelan operation can be sensed. So actually, it can be interpreted that some Israeli agents are also involved in the Venezuelan operation. Here in Iran also the players are same. Here also it is Trump and Netanyahu, even though the major concerns of the two persons are different. As far as Netanyahu is concerned, it is Islamic terrorism and the terrorist group like Hezbollah, Hamas, Houthis, then Islamic State of Palestine, backed and financed by Tehran. Whereas, as far as Trump is concerned, the major concern is the financial considerations, including oil and rare earth deposits of Iran, as well as formation of a democratic government which is friendly to the United States and the Western world and the remaining Arab countries. Meanwhile, the Times reported Ali Khamenei is preparing a contingency plan to flee the country should nationwide protests overwhelm the regime's security forces. Mr. Khamenei, who is 86 years old, would leave Tehran with a tightly controlled group of fewer than 20 people, very close relatives and aides, including close aides and family members, as per the report. Among them would be his son Mojtaba, widely viewed as his preferred successor. The only probable destination is Russia, where his close ally, Syrian exiled President Assad, has already sought asylum. Intelligence sources say preparations include securing overseas assets, properties, and liquid cash worth hundreds of billions of dollars to enable a rapid exit should the regime lose the control. Khamenei controls a vast financial empire through opaque charitable foundations. Estimated to be worth hundreds of billions of dollars, many senior figures close to Mr. Khamenei is already living abroad, including the United States, Canada, and the Gulf region. Then the Crown Prince Razi Pahlavi, son of the previous Shah of Iran, has tried to meet the President Trump, and Trump is not at all interested in meeting this Pahlavi. So what will happen if Khamenei is expelled is a question. Considering the Venezuelan situation, where Maria Machado, the opposition leader, demanded a regime change. Delcy Rodriguez is the vice president of the country itself. And Trump preferred Delcy Rodriguez because the administration, with a continuation of the administration, is comparatively easy. In case Iran faces with a regime change, Trump may choose Pesheshkian, who is a soft-spoken president of Iran. And he is not that much linked with Khamenei, even though he is under the foot of Khamenei right now. Once Khamenei is removed, he may change his mind. He may rule the country for the people, and may be a good choice as far as Trump is concerned. That may be the reason why Trump is not allowing the visit of Pahlavi to his palace.
Nicolás Maduro had his chance, and until he didn't. He effed around, and he found out.
Maduro and his wife will soon face the full